Hi, everyone. Hi, Drew. How are you?
I'm doing good. I hope everyone's cool with us just appearing in their feed at a little bit of a different time for a different reason with this little short episode.
I know, right? Plus, I love the fact that it's like that we're actually recording this like end of November. So this is like on time with like
Yeah, no, this is
we're like
this is
in
a
the
thing.
timeline.
This is like we're in the right space and time finally. It's like we're gonna record this, do a brief edit, and then put it out for people to listen to.
I
So we'll
know.
get immediate feedback, which is wild.
Exactly. I know that. So actually, you know what? Let's take a moment. I think we should take a moment to say like thank you to people for being so awesome
Yes.
so far this fall. We started re-releasing episodes and season 9 has just been like really well received. It's been really great. And so thank you to everybody who has listened to us. Yay.
Yes, thank you everyone. You know what? It's one of those things like I've definitely been a fan of a podcast that has like taken a break for a little longer than you anticipated. And like sometimes it comes back and you're just like, you know what, it's exactly what I needed and you're ready for it. Other times you're like, I've moved on, I'm sorry. And the fact, and I'm sure there's people who did jump off at some point, unfortunately.
Yes,
Like
and that's fine.
there's enough people, but like the number of people who not only like are still here for us and still listening and thank you for being those people, but like stayed on the Discord, still had conversations with us in those down times, and we're still like meeting each other and doing their own things and like having a community, and like that just warms my heart.
Yeah. And honestly, folks, even if you're listening to this like 2 years down the line, like thank you still.
Yeah.
I'm sure that we're still checking numbers every once in a while. So thank you for doing that. We really appreciate it.
Oh, I promise you, I will be like 90 something years old in a home in like some sort of VR future home, and I'll still have like the Spotify numbers be like, anyone new find the show this week? Oh, yes.
In my day, did you know I used to have a podcast? Yes, yes, Grandpa. Let's take you to your room.
That's me every old man in every ward ever. I also like how my
I know.
old man kind of went
Oh,
British slightly there. It was weird.
no. Oh my God. Imagine like sharing your old folks' home with like old man podcasters.
I imagine
I
it's a
hate
thing
it.
they do. They just set up like microphones at the table, not plugged into anything. Just be like, no, no, you're doing a
Oh.
podcast. Your guest is Johnny today.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, that changes the vibe of this whole thing.
No,
How do we get it back? How do we get it back?
we get it back by pivoting away from podcasting into a holiday season time.
I know, right? Because usually when we pop up on your feed like that unannounced, it's because it's an announcement episode. It really is. And so, what kind of special announcement episode is this going to be, Drew?
Oh, we are announcing a holiday episodes. That is plural.
I know, right? That's the really cool thing. So, of course, we couldn't just like not do anything for the month of December because we are, after all, your respective Christmas and Hanukkah elves, aren't we?
Yes. I also like to imagine they are the same thing. They just wear different sweaters, but they're the same
I
breed
know
of elf or species
exactly.
of elf.
One of them works on Saturday, the other on Sunday.
There you go. So we have a schedule for December. So we start with Saturday, December 6th. We are going to be watching A Very Supernatural Christmas live. Again, a chance for me to revisit it with some more knowledge. December 13th, Mary is going to have an apple pie bake along. I'm very excited for this because last time I baked on the internet, it went bad. So let's let Mary do it and I'll just follow along at home. And then on the 20th, I'm going to have a little cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon and cereal get together, TV watching time.
All right, so folks, we are actually really, really excited about this. So hold on for 1 second. So let's start with the basics. So all of this is actually going to be taking place on our Discord server. So if you're on our Discord, you're good. So you might ask, how do you get on our Discord? Because that is the next logical question. So you can head on over to carryingwayward.com and subscribe to any tier on our Patreon or our coffee. And not only are you going to have access to these events, to our Discord, of course, but you're also going to have our undying gratitude.
Yeah, seriously, again, it helps so much. It keeps the show running, keeps the lights on, keeps us be able to do this. And we like having more people there, so please come join us. Uh, okay, events. So first, as I said, we are going to be doing a live watch of A Very Supernatural Christmas, the Christmas episode of Supernatural. Again, I don't know if there's a more Christmassy one coming up, so I'm assuming there is not.
No, it's the single one,
Oh,
the
it
only
is the
one.
only one they did. They did
It
one.
is the, as in the only one.
That's what I assumed from the wording here, but I'm like, I don't know. I
Drew is
don't know.
reading from a text right now.
For all I know, the finale's a Christmas episode. You haven't told me
Oh
otherwise, and no one
well.
said anything else. But we will be streaming that on our Discord. We'll be watching it together with our patrons. The exact timing will be on our Discord. We haven't quite figured out the exact timing, but we wanted to announce it in advance, let you know what day it was going to be, um, and then we can figure it out from there.
Yeah, exactly. So it is going to be on our Discord. Just, honestly, we're probably going to figure it out by the time this comes out. So this might be a moot point. But the second event is actually going to be my apple pie bake along. So I was thinking back to our bake off a couple years ago. And I mean, you say that it ended up bad, but like I had a lot of fun.
Oh no, I said my baking turned out bad. Never commented on your baking. I messed up baking. I still ate them, but I messed it up.
I mean, listen, it was still really, really nice, and we had a lot of fun. We raised some money, and that was great. But I kind of wanted to like recreate a little bit of that. So again, this is also going to be on Discord. I'm going to be baking Dean's favorite, which is an apple pie, and I'm going to be making the crust from scratch. So I'm going to post all of the ingredients ahead of time so that people can gather their ingredients if they actually want to bake along. And then on the 13th, we're going to be baking together. And we're going to obviously talk about Supernatural, of course, but we are also going to be talking about how to be a good community member during like this particular time in our lives.
I'm so looking forward to this. There's a part of me that's like, I feel bad if I show up because then, like, you obviously can't speak about the show beyond where I've seen, but I also really want to bake some pie with everybody. So, like, I kind of want to be there.
No, I think you should. I think you should show up, of course.
I know. I'm just making sure that there wasn't like, oh, we were thinking about talking some future stuff and we don't want to, we can't spoil things. Like,
No, no, no,
you're
no.
allowed to do those if you need them.
Please show up and bake some pie.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I might not do the Christmas scratch part, but I will definitely make a pie. Actually, no, I will try. I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens.
There's going to be two options. I'm going to make like two ingredients list, one with if you want to make the pie with the crust from scratch, and one if you just want to buy the crust. So there's going to be a lot of options going into this.
Good for people to know, and good for me. Depending on how my week looks before that, we'll see how adventurous my baking side feels. The next event a little more casual. I'm inviting everyone on December 20th on that Saturday to just keep your PJs on, pour yourself a bowl of your favorite sugary breakfast cereal, and just get cozy on Discord for some Saturday morning cartoons. Some of you may have already noticed that I did make a little shout out today in the Discord, asking people for their favorite Christmas or holiday episode of a Saturday morning cartoon or a cartoon from their childhood. Once we get a few of those suggested, or if you're hearing this now and you have a few you want to suggest through the Discord, do it there as well. And once we have kind of like our few good picks, I might either just pick the most obvious choice from everybody, or if there's a big decision, we'll make a poll, and we'll do a little watch along of a nice little holiday episode of a classic cartoon. And then it will actually be a double feature because I have my favorite holiday special that I'd also like to watch.
I am really excited for this. And I think that 12-year-old might show up for this as well.
Oh, that'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it'll be so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
genuinely, it's like also one of those things where it's like it's a show I have not watched in years. Like I know the episode, I know I've like watched it more recent than the rest of the show, but I'll be curious to kind of go back to it and share it with everybody.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, so we've got all of these really cool things planned just to kind of like spend time together. Again, like we really miss doing our live events, which we haven't really been able to do this fall because I honestly, that's my fault. It's because I've been incredibly busy and I've been sick and I've been traveling and it's just been, and life has happened. So, yeah, we kind of wanted to take this month to just spend time together with our listeners, with our patrons, and to just kind of hang out in a way that we haven't done in a while. So, yeah.
True, something I definitely do miss. It'll be nice to get back to and have just sort of like a good bonding moment with everybody. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to everything. I'm looking forward to pie and cartoons and just being cozy with all of our listeners and friends. I'm so excited.
Yeah. And again, Drew, remind us where to go in order to be able to access all of those events.
Well, carryingwayward.com will get you access to our coffee or our Patreon. And if you're a member of either of those at any level, you got the Discord and everything's in the Discord.
There you go. Exactly. So we look forward to seeing you there.
I cannot wait to see everyone. It's going to be so much fun.